Over the winter, we caught up with several Emerald Downs regulars and found out about their most memorable moments in thoroughbred racing.
Going back a ways, there was a horse called Dr. Fager, who might have been the fastest horse that ever lived.
Dr. Fager drawing out by 4 lengths. Racing room info and high tribute. 100 yards to come, and Dr. Fager is all by himself. 8, 9, Dr. Fager by about 10 lengths.
Locally, I would have to say very memorable was Trooper 7's back-to-back mile wins. Shoemaker came up to ride Doonesbury, and the local horse, Trooper 7, beat him. Trooper 7 was wonderful to watch, a lot of fun.
It is Trooper 7 on the lead by 2. Reb's Golden Ale is second. Mr. Prime Minister, Lodo Canada, and Summertime Guy. It is that Trooper 7 on the lead. Reb's Golden Ale is second. They will not catch him. He's Trooper 7.
There were 3 moments that really stick out in my mind. When Cigar got beat at Del Mar, I remember being depressed for weeks because I was a huge Cigar fan. And also, Doris and I were at Churchill Downs when Zenyatta lost the Classic by just a schnoz to blame. But I'm going to have to go with my own horse and say when Noosa Beach won the 2010 mile.
It's Noosa Beach in front. The only danger is Jersey Town. Noosa Beach 2 clear. Noosa Beach holding Jersey Town. And it's going to be Noosa Beach's mile. Noosa Beach a link to Jersey Town.
It was an incredible thrill. A dream, and something that I don't expect that I'll ever experience again, but I hope to.
I guess one of my most memorable memories of horse racing is the Breeders' Cup when Zenyatta lost. It's a little bittersweet. I watched her come through the first turn. I thought there's something wrong. I couldn't understand what, but she just didn't look comfortable. She finally settled down out of that first turn. She dropped her head and she took off, but she just didn't have enough to get there.
Zenyatta is flying. Blame trying to hold on. Blame and Zenyatta. Blame has won it ahead.
Memorable moment in racing was definitely a rainy weekend in 2007, when I went back-to-back with the Oaks winner Rivitella and Ron's Gilding, the Great Face in the mile. For me, that was my definitely best moment in racing.
The Great Face, Raise the Bluff, and back on the inside, Gotta goes to a chance. Raise the Bluff takes the lead in the Long Acres mile with the Great Face fighting back, stride to stride. The Great Face has won it.
It was the first horse I walked at 16 years old at Long Acres. Her name was Seattle Belle, and when I took the shank, heaven opened up. That was absolutely the most memorable moment. Still is, and that's many moons ago. However, I do have to say that when 2 and 20 won the mile with Arcaro up, and Wang Bang the filly entry ran second with Joe Bays, then an apprentice, it's about a dead heat.
My first one was in 1970, a horse called Turbulator. He broke the world's record and the track record, but he lost the Long Acres mile. I haven't gotten over it yet. My second love of my life was a horse called Chum Salmon. I saw him win the Portland mile, and I said he's going to win the Long Acres mile. Well, he didn't win it that year, but he won it the next in 1985.
And here he comes. It's Chum Salmon moving on the outside. Deerwick has the lead. Chum Salmon is going to catch him on the outside. There's Chum Salmon taking the lead. He's Chum Salmon.
Well, that's an easy one. I won the Pick 6 at Emerald Downs one of the years they had it back in the late 90s. And coming down the stretch in the last race, it was a nose-and-nose battle between a horse that I should have won the Pick 6 on 2 weeks before, but had lost. It was a filly running 1.25 miles against the boys in the marathon race. And she was nose-and-nose with a horse that Mike Noyes and I had a claim slip filled out for a month before because we wanted to run it in this race. I had my money on the filly and not on the horse that I'd wanted to claim. And somehow, even though the horse that I'd wanted to claim got its nose in front, about 40 yards before the wire, it started drifting out so badly that the filly ended up winning the photo. And I won Pick 6, which paid $25,000.
It was like 2 years ago when Silver Boxcar won the Esperola. It was pretty exciting. It was close.
Silver Boxcar coming right back on the inside at Chew and I. And Silver Boxcar and Chew and I have to honourable ones measure. Silver Boxcar on the inside, the pint-sized Chew and I. But the mighty Silver Boxcar the winner.
You know, I've had a lot of great moments, but I think Strong Faith breaking her maiden in a straight allowance race here at Emerald Downs. She beat a real quality field. It was her very first start. Sandy Gann was the rider, and if my memory serves me correct, she paid $38.60 to win. And I couldn't have been more excited. That's my most memorable moment in terms of having a horse run and win, knowing she was a pretty good horse and beating a real quality field.
Unforgettable moment in racing when Margot's Gift won a Breeders' Cup race at Monmouth Park. In the mud, everybody I know made a fortune. He paid $54 and some odd cents. And it was just the most incredible feeling because I went there with no expectations and just had a ball.
And Margot's Gift dashing through at the rail, and Margot's Gift is coming the best. Margot's Gift, a 26-1 upset.
And then I can't leave Noosa Beach's Mile out because that was incredible to have Jeff and I breed him, own him, train him, love him. We still love him, and it's unforgettable.
Now, looking to make more memorable moments in 2014. Have a great year.